Leo, it's Amanda here with your Teen Rune Scope. This month, in conjunction with our runes, I will be using the Pagan Tarot, and this is by Gina Pace, Luca Raimondo, and Cristiano Spadoni. Then, as always, after this video, be sure to join me for part 2 of your reading over on the Vimeo channel. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Fairy Ring. This one's by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Just to get your spiritual guidance for the month, the advice for how to best handle whatever comes up here in your YouTube reading. But let's jump in here and get our runes cast, first of all, for Leo, from Teen. Let's see what you're doing. What are you up to? I just got the name Butler. I don't know. It seems like a last name to me, but I don't get names all the time in these general readings. And I'm far more often in private readings, but I just wanted to throw that out there. It was coming through. Maybe related to someone in your life in Leo. That'd be your name, your last name. Maybe you have a butler. Could be a street name. Something to do with a place, a company. Anyway, post it in the comments. Let me know how that works out for you. And if that message was for you. It's interesting because we've got the Bjork rune on the table, which is also a B. Okay. Challenge or focus. Keep in mind, Leo, these are not private readings. They're very general readings. So not all of these messages will apply to you. Some are going to be for the other Leos that are watching. You can check out your rising sign video for additional messages. But the only way for me to hone in with just you and your energy, your specific circumstances, is in a private session. So email me to set that up. My email's actually here and also below the video. Challenge or focus in general. We've got the Two of Swords as the tarot card. Let me see what's coming through with our runes here. Well, I feel like there's some sort of information that you need that you're not getting, and it does seem to be withheld from you on purpose. Or you are the one withholding, Leo, because you don't want someone else to see or have certain information. Because you feel like for whatever reason this is going to cause conflict, or the other person, the person withholding the information from you, feels like this is going to cause conflict. This could be, it would be someone close to you for most of you, I feel like. This seems more like a personal relationship, although it could be somebody you work closely with at work or work with every day. But yeah, someone is like not either refusing to see something or blocking information to avoid conflict. Could be you, could be someone else, but it's manipulative energy. It does seem like information that would be useful either for you to know or for the other person to know if you're the one withholding it. But somebody is selfishly doing this because they want to achieve a goal. So this is coming up as your challenge. It's either going to be a challenge for you to withhold the information or to get the information that you know is, because intuitively you'd be picking up on this doesn't, or even logically, you'd be picking up that something doesn't make sense. These books aren't adding up. These figures aren't adding up. Maybe it's something like that. Some of you would be trying to make someone else see or get your perception of someone else. And it seems like you perceive this person as being manipulative, a liar, a problem. Some of you be right. Some of you not be. Because it just seems like truth is sketchy. So, I mean, if this is someone you don't know very well, first impressions can be wrong. For others of you, yeah, it could be somebody else trying to talk you out of, you be mistrustful or too trusting of someone, and someone else is saying, hey, this person's no good, or this vibe I'm getting. And so your challenge is, there's information you need before you can make it. There's information you need that you or someone else needs before they can make come to a conclusion about someone, about something they've done, perhaps. For others of you, this could have to do with health. This could be someone who is there's something wrong with them, but it's going to be a process of elimination, or it may take a while to figure out what's causing certain symptoms. It could be you, could be someone close to you. Again, like a mother, a mother-in-law, a grandmother. There is a mothering, as the person who be having some health issues. There's that kind of energy around. Or it is a female that you are trying to convince someone doesn't have their best interests at heart, or they be trying to convince you that this person, this other female, or doesn't have your best interests at heart, Leo. Whether you're male or female, it does seem like this other person is a female, or a very feminine energy, because that's what's coming through with this. So, you're blindfolded about something here in March. Is a mystery. There's a mystery, either with information or with someone's intentions here. In the present energy, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The present for most of you is going to be into early-ish, or whenever you be watching this video. Now, this is straight up work stuff. This is, so for some of you, this could be like a business partnership, a proposal. It could be a client if you own your own business. And it's coming up as a person to be avoided. So I don't feel like for most of you, you're in the dark about this person. This is not someone you trust with your money. This is not someone you trust in business dealings. So this could be like maybe somebody you trusted before and got burned, especially in business. And they're coming back. They're trying to get you involved in another scheme, or they're trying to hire you again. Or, it was a client that was a real, like maybe they never paid you or they didn't pay you on time. So you're just like, no, this is not. For others of you, it could be you trying to get someone to see that a venture is not going to be successful. They be like trying to do something again or start something again, or perhaps you are and your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend or a friend is like, why would you want to invest money in that again when it failed last time? There's something that going back to the drawing board is not going to be a good idea. And usually, we do have Mercury retrograde all month. Not a good time to start new things. It can sometimes be okay to start something that you've already begun or already tried before. But in this case, it looks like March is a month of watch and wait. I wouldn't start anything new, even if it is going back to old stuff. I'm just getting that very clearly, especially if it has to do with somebody who has burned you in the past, or a venture or business idea that did not work out in the past, either for you or someone close to you, because it is kind of like you're telling the universe you didn't learn your lesson, and it'll be the same thing, but maybe just more of a money loss or something here. Some of you, I'm feeling like, and this is for like one person out there, I feel like someone lost their job, either you or someone else at the beginning of March, but they're hiding that. That's what's being hidden. They're blocking that information or trying to hide it from their spouse. Or maybe you live at home with your parents and you've lost your job and you don't want them to know, or your kid, one of your kids has lost their job from their own, whoever has done this, it's been from their own, just like, mistakes, easily avoidable mistakes, missing too much work, being late all the time, being lazy on the job. Whoever this is doesn't seem to have a very good work ethic, or this just wasn't the job for them. If we hate a job, sometimes we're less likely. If you don't care if you have to keep it or not, especially if you're a kid living at home with mom and dad, if it's not that important, you've already got a roof over your head and food and everything. Maybe that kind of a situation, Leo. But you'd be fed up with that. The help that's going to be available, and we've got the Chariot in reverse. Let me see what's coming through with the runes here. Well, this is a joyous new beginning after defeat with the runes here, because there is a new beginning, a new project, a new relationship, a new person that you're very excited about, or who's coming in, a new opportunity that you're really excited about. But it either comes on the heels of a defeat or at first looks like a defeat of some sort, because the Chariot in reverse is about, you weren't able to overcome something. It kind of goes back to this present energy. So if you are feeling that way here at the beginning of March, like something has just gotten the better of you, you've been blocked, stopped by someone, defeated by someone, I feel like that's not the end of the story here, Leo. Because the runes here are saying there's a new wonderful beginning opening up for you. That's, coming at some point here in March. And if you're focused, without this defeat, this wouldn't be able to come through. You wouldn't be available. You would have gone a different way, or something would have happened that would have kept you from this. For some of you also, though, this new beginning, this new wonderful, joyous occasion or event or person or relationship is making someone else feel defeated who maybe, again, didn't treat you so well, who manipulated you or tried to, or you know, was dishonest with you in some way, or like tried to block you. So it's like, you know, you're winning and they're feeling defeated because of that. Or their defeat is making you feel joyous and slow. Because again, it's like, well, that's payback for the way this person cheated me. The money they stole, or how they lied to me and took credit for work or something. That could be it too. Somebody doing something behind the scenes, like trying to hide that who really did the work on a project, and taking credit for something you've done or an idea that you presented or you talked about with them, and then they go to the boss with it. You know, it's someone like that. So whenever you're watching this, Leo, be very careful who you share your brilliant ideas with, because yeah, somebody's gonna like try to, and they're gonna get found out. But if you can avoid this altogether, it'll come out anyway. If you kind of want to get rid of this person, it may be a way to get them fired, though. So it'd be that you could. In that case, maybe you are being the manipulative one here, Leo, and you're the one like setting the trap for this person, because you're like, I know they're so going to take this idea and try to take credit for it, and that's how I can get rid of them. Or at least get them demoted, or let the boss know that they're, you know, a lazy person. They don't do their own work and they're not honest. What must be accepted about the month of March? We've got the High Priestess in reverse. So yeah, this is someone who thinks that they are really, really gifted. Maybe perhaps spiritually or intuitively, or they have all of these special skills. This is that person that's just amazingly good at everything. There's a bit of a narcissistic energy with this person. Hopefully it's not you, Leo. Again, I have to put it out there. It's a general reading. Leos do like to be the center of attention, so being narcissistic could be part of your downfall if you're on the darker Leo side. There's light and dark to every sign of the zodiac. But again, I think that for most of you, this is like a group of people who think this is kind of like Mean Girl energy, like the cliquey group who are always like interfering in other people's business, or always trying to start trouble. And they're very exclusive, and only certain people can be in their group. So, you know, for some of you, Leos, maybe this person, or maybe it's this whole group that you're trying to get in trouble here, or that are just going to get in trouble, independent of anything you do, and they're all going to be kind of found out or gotten rid of. If you're in school, maybe this is like a group of people who cheated on like the SATs or something, and it's like the bullies, and they get found out, and you're like really excited and happy about it because they get knocked down a peg or two, or they're not going to be able to get into college, or they're going to have to retake the test, and they're going to be in big like academic trouble. It's going to go on their permanent record. I don't know if they still say that. That used to be the big threat when I was in school. I've been out of school for ages, and I've never seen a permanent record. I'm just going to throw that out there. But I mean, hey, if it's a threat that works for people like this, fine. Whatever, because this is like nasty, fake, superficial energy. This can also be that online fakety fake persona. Oh, everything's so perfect and da 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 and ja 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 ja, and it's all fakety fake McFake. And there'd be several or a group of people like this, and you're like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to hang yourselves, or I'm just gonna wait for the fall. I'm just going to wait for the truth to come out and be revealed. And High Priestess also is about secrets, and secrets coming out. Secrets someone was trying to hide coming out. Or Leo, perhaps a secret you were trying to hide. So yeah, if you are posting things online, make sure they're true, because I feel like other people be like starting to say, hey, I didn't see you there, or, they'd be calling you out on any falsities. It's not a month to try to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. But I think for most of you, it's like, I'm just going to watch and wait and watch this group hang themselves because they're so gossipy and gross. There's no way that someone's that, because it seems like whoever is being dishonest, there's going to be people that just can't wait to pop holes in their balloon, right? Pop holes in their bubble they've created for themselves, wherever that is, whether it's in a company, at school, wherever the clique is, online, multiple places. Yeah, within a family, even. Yeah, there are going to be people popping holes in the bubble. You want one of the people, Leo. I definitely think you're benefiting from it. The outcome is the world. So absolutely, you're reaching a goal. There's an interview. There is positive test results for you. So yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I passed that exam with flying colors. Oh, you cheated? Too bad you got found out. Leo, maybe you are like, again, you part of how some people got found out if they're cheaters or liars. And because maybe, again, it's like a pattern of behavior. It's like these people keep doing this thing. They're rigging the system, or they're not having to follow the rules the rest of us are. And I don't think that's fair. And so I'm going to set up a coup. I'm going to lead a trap and catch these people because, yeah, you are going to reach your goal. The world is all about, also, for some of you, this could be completely separate though. But again, someone's defeat could mean your promotion. The world is about reaching a goal, reaching a new level. It's the last card in the entire tarot. And then we go back to the beginning, right? So we're starting an entirely new phase. And for you, this has something to do with academics, research, technology, communication. That covers pretty much everything in the world today. But specifically how you communicate. For those of you that are in communications, if you're a writer, an editor, it could be on social media, online, that you are achieving, again, your goal, and it's a big goal. It's really kind of clearing the way for you. So as frustrating as it may be, if you're feeling blocked or like you don't have all the information or you are information gathering, this can also be doing very well in an interview, whether it's for a new job or for a promotion. So I feel like you stand to benefit from whatever's going down. Just clearing the decks, clearing the debris, like getting all of that out of the way, clearing the way for you. Whatever comes out needs to come out, but I feel like it's going to benefit you, or you can use it to benefit yourself, Leo, in some way. And it's going to like send you to the top. You're going to be able to more easily achieve a goal because all the yucky stuff from people are out of the way, and it's smooth sailing. Academically, you'll do very well too. So if there is like something that you were having trouble grasping, if that was the block, like I'm not getting this, don't keep doing the same process. Like if you haven't ever joined a study group, join a study group. If you haven't, if you haven't ever hired a tutor, hire a tutor. I mean, try a different way, because whatever way you have done it maybe hasn't been working if you're still not grasping it and you're like, oh, I'm really scared about this test. But academically, career-wise, what the outcome is is achieving your goal and reaching a new level that you're very satisfied with. Status-wise as well. Like, so again, you could be moving up promotion-wise, graduating to the next level with something. Or, you pass this exam and do really great on this research project, or whatever it is that you're doing, this test, certification, and you get the certificate, or it's going to be okay for graduation. You got the go ahead. You got the big bad out of the way. So that's what I see here in March. Leo, meet me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the fairy rings. We're going to see which fairy. They've been very on it. Not that they always aren't. But we're also getting a lot of extra or new information over there. So definitely check it out. All of your 19 readings are over there as well, if you haven't had a chance to look into those yet. So follow that link below. I'll see you over there, and I will see you back here next month. Thanks for watching.